In Game 2 against the Brewers, the Dodgers took advantage of home field and earned a 3-1 victory. Yoshinobu Yamamoto played a major role in the win by delivering an excellent outing on the mound. The Japanese starter completed 6 innings, allowing just 4 hits and 2 walks while recording 9 strikeouts and giving up only 1 run. With strong command of the strike zone and highly accurate pitches, Yamamoto repeatedly made it difficult for Brewers hitters to generate hard contact. Offensively, the Dodgers came out aggressively and quickly applied pressure to Milwaukee's pitching. The rally began when Andy Pages singled to center field. After Pages hit, Hernandez followed with a single to left field, quickly putting 2 Dodgers runners on base. With a runner in scoring position, Betts took advantage of the opportunity and delivered a single to left field for an RBI, giving the Dodgers the opening run. However, the Brewers did not allow the Dodgers to hold the lead for long, tying the game in the 5th inning. With runners on first and third and nobody out, Shohei Ortiz hit a sacrifice fly to bring the runner home and make it 1-1. What stood out about Yamamoto was that he did not allow Milwaukee to capitalize further. He remained composed, found the outs he needed, and kept the game tied. Limiting the Brewers to just 1 run was important because it allowed the Dodgers to stay in the game and gave the offense a chance to immediately respond. In the bottom of the 5th, the Dodgers quickly regained control when Pages needed only 1 swing to send the ball over the fence and change the game. The solo home run immediately gave the Dodgers a 2-1 lead. In the 6th inning, Tommy Edman helped extend the advantage. After Betts struck out, Edman launched a solo home run over the center field fence to make it 3-1. That run was important because a 2-run cushion gave the Dodgers relievers more confidence entering the late innings. The score remained unchanged as the game moved into the 9th, and at that point all eyes turned to Edwin Diaz. The Dodgers closer took the mound in the 9th with the task of protecting the 3-1 lead and finishing the game. However, he quickly put himself in trouble as the Brewers created pressure with their first few hitters. Andrew Vaughn was hit by a pitch and reached first base, after which Milwaukee immediately brought in Ji-hwan Bae as a pinch runner. Bae used his speed to successfully steal second, giving the Brewers a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Diaz then struck out Christian Yelich, but his command remained inconsistent as he walked William Contreras. At that point, the Brewers had runners on first and second with 1 out, and the pressure continued to build. Given Diaz's recent form, every runner reaching base made the 9th inning particularly tense for the Dodgers. Luis Lara then made very good contact and drove the ball hard towards second base, giving Milwaukee a promising chance to keep the rally going. However, Edman made an excellent defensive play by diving for the ball. Initially, he tried to make a throw to second base but dropped the ball while transferring it from his glove. Even so, he quickly regained control and made the throw to first in time to retire Lara. The play produced the second out and prevented Milwaukee from adding more pressure with a hit. Even with 2 outs, Diaz still could not close the game easily. He continued to struggle with his strike zone command and walked David Hamilton, loading the bases. With the bases loaded late in the game, the pressure immediately became enormous because 1 good hit could have allowed Milwaukee to score multiple runs and even completely overturn the result. In the most tense moment of the game, Diaz finally found the decisive out. He forced Shohei Ortiz to hit a ground ball towards shortstop, and the Dodgers defense handled the play cleanly for the final out. The Dodgers officially secured the 3-1 victory over the Brewers. For Diaz, it was a difficult save, as he allowed several runners to reach base and repeatedly put the Dodgers in stressful situations. Even so, he stayed composed at the decisive moment and recorded the 3 outs needed to preserve the victory. After the emotional win over the Brewers, Ohtani reportedly devoted much of his attention to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Rather than talking at length about his own contributions, Ohtani emphasized that Yamamoto's composure and toughness on the mound helped the entire team survive the most dangerous moment of the game. The moment Ohtani reportedly highlighted most came in the 5th inning. At that point, the Brewers had put 2 runners on base with nobody out. It was an extremely dangerous situation for any starting pitcher because 1 good hit could have completely changed the game. With runners applying constant pressure in the middle of Milwaukee's order preparing to come to the plate, Yamamoto had almost no margin for error. But it was precisely in that difficult moment that Yamamoto showed the qualities of an ace. He did not allow the pace of the game to be dictated by Milwaukee's pressure. Instead, he deliberately slowed things down, controlled each pitch, and focused on 1 hitter at a time. Rather than trying to chase a strikeout at all costs, Yamamoto took a more calculated approach, changing locations, mixing pitches, and forcing the hitters to attack in the way he wanted. The way Yamamoto escaped the inning reportedly had a major psychological impact. When a team puts 2 runners on base with nobody out and still cannot score, momentum can shift very quickly. The Brewers went from having an opportunity to produce a big inning to returning to the dugout without adding another run, while the Dodgers immediately regained confidence. Ohtani reportedly described the moment as something that gave the whole team its confidence back. In his post-game comments, Ohtani was said to have directly praised his fellow Japanese teammate, saying, "Yamamoto competed with tremendous spirit in this game. The situation in the 5th inning changed everything. I want to sincerely thank him for fighting so hard for the Dodgers." Ohtani's words carried special meaning because he understands better than most the pressure a pitcher faces in situations like that. Ohtani himself has stood on the mound and knows what it feels like to have multiple runners on base, a rising pitch count, and the knowledge that one small mistake can cause the entire inning to collapse. For that reason, his praise for Yamamoto reportedly came not only from the perspective of a hitter or teammate, but also from someone who truly understands the value of escaping a jam at a decisive moment. What reportedly made the post-game moment even more emotional was that Ohtani did not stop with words. He was said to have prepared a commemorative gift specifically for Yamamoto, a signed glove with a short but meaningful message that read, "You saved us." When Yamamoto received the gift, he reportedly became emotional. He was said to have had tears in his eyes during the interview and commented, "I only thought about doing everything I could to protect the team in that moment. Being recognized and trusted by my teammates like this is something I'll remember for the rest of my career." Yamamoto's reaction reportedly reflected the pressure behind a performance that might otherwise be summarized only by numbers in a box score. For a starting pitcher, success is not measured only by strikeouts or innings completed. Sometimes the greatest value comes from keeping a game under control at a moment when everything seems to be working against you. Ohtani's reported gift therefore carried more meaning than an ordinary keepsake. It represented recognition between 2 Japanese stars wearing the Dodgers uniform, but more importantly, it reflected the culture of support inside the clubhouse. Over the course of a long season, players cannot rely only on individual talent. They also need to feel that their effort is seen and appreciated by their teammates. The victory over the Brewers therefore reportedly meant more than just a result on the scoreboard. It tied the series, while also showing how the Dodgers could overcome difficult moments through trust in one another. In the end, the most memorable post-game moment may not have been a home run or a strikeout. It was reportedly the sight of Yamamoto becoming emotional as he received Ohtani's gift and the message, "You saved us." That moment captured the meaning of the victory. One player stepping up at the most difficult moment and having his effort sincerely recognized by a teammate. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow the channel, turn on notifications, and share this video with the biggest MLB fan you know.